With an outgoing attitude. Sound good? Email info@thekiln.co.nz. All bars are good, the Kiln is better.
In Southland on 98.8 and everywhere on iHeartRadio.co.nz. This is The Hits News Feed.
Murder likely, cheerleading gold and Faith in Isaac. Glenn Stewart at 6. Hey, good morning. Police in Christchurch are working a murder case right now after a body was found in Brindwa last night. They're talking to a woman in her 20s, but it's not clear what her connection is to the death yet. Police working on and 5 losses on the trot for last year's ANZ Netball champions. The Adelaide Thunderbirds seen off 50-49 by the Waikato Bay of Plenty Magic.
Good morning. Rain gradually easing today with strong southerly winds. A high of 11 for Invercargill. Gore heading for 10 today. 9 the top for Tiana. Outdoors right now we're sitting on 8 degrees.
Back at 6:30.
James and Rach for breakfast. The Hits 98.8 Southland.
Yes, you are on the Hits 98.8 with James and Rach. Good morning. Far out. This is a bit exciting, isn't it?
I know. I feel like it's my first day at a new job.
It is. It's a bit nerve-wracking. I don't know about you. I'm a bit nervous this morning, Rach.
Same. I feel like I'm accidentally going to slip a classic in there.
Well, that's why we've got a little swear jar here in the studio. So if any of us actually uses the word classic, we have to put some money into that jar.
I know.
And in fact, this is what our big boss told us to do this. So when he comes down to visit, we can basically buy him beers from our swear jar. Did you have a nice holiday anyway? Was it good?
Yeah, it was really good. Nice to go home, catch up with some friends and family. But I must admit, it's nice to be back. 10 days is a long time.
It's good to have you back. Did you eat a lot of fish and chips at your parents' fish and chip store?
I had a lot of fish and chips, and I had a lot of cheese.
You're not even like, I thought you might have put on like 5 or 10 kgs.
Well, this cardigan is quite baggy.
Nothing at all.
Wow, did you have a nice holiday?
Yeah, I had a great break. I've just been in Christchurch for the weekend at a wedding, which was lovely. And had a good look around the CBD too. Had a big walk around the city, and man, it's crazy.
It's changed a lot, hasn't it?
Oh, it is absolutely
hey, how was
crazy.
Your triathlon?
Oh, Rach, so long ago. I don't know. It was fine.
I forgot to ask you.
It was fine.
Oh,
yeah.
You made it out. That's pleasing.
It was cold, I can tell you that much. Now, we have not the goss on the way soon, but we have the scoop coming up very soon.
Scoop.
What's coming up in the scoop this morning, Rach?
Well, find out which serial commitment phobe is off the market for good, and also find out why Gwyneth Paltrow is losing friends in the scoop.
Oh, also, we don't have the Dawnbreaker coming up. Got a new name for that too. It's called the Tricky Clip. We're changing everything. Day one, it's our new station. You're on the Hits 98.8. Morning, everyone.
I had a dream so big and loud. I jumped so high, I touched the clouds. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I stretched my hands out to the sky. We danced with monsters through the night. This is gonna be the best day of my life.
You're on the Hits 98.8. American author's best day of my life, or something just about slipped out of my mouth and that wasn't meant to. That would have been a bad start. You're James and Rach.
First coin in the coin jar.
Yeah, I know. It's 6:08. Good morning. First 5-day week in a while, which is going to be a bit of a battle, but I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Second week of the school holidays is, of course, underway. We need to say a massive thank you to some of our workmates as well. We have got to work this morning, and our whole building is decorated beautifully in our new radio station colours. Blue and white. Yeah, there's some balloons everywhere. There is bunting. But it's sort of like we've walked into one of the Smurfs' birthday parties, isn't there?
Yeah,
just
in fact,
blue and white balloons everywhere.
If you drive past the studio, you can probably actually see the bunting in the windows.
Yeah, for sure.
They've done a great job.
So thank you very much to whoever did that. That was lovely.
The Scoop.
All right, if you haven't heard it yet, George Clooney is engaged to a human rights lawyer. Her name is Emil Alamuddin.
Is she friends with Adele Dazeem?
Call 0800 Electra. Call 0800 Electra.
You're on the Hits 98.8 with James and Rach. Morning, everyone. It's 6:15. Second week of the school holidays. Rain gradually easing today. Some strong southerly winds in there too. Heading for a high of 11 in Invercargill, 10 for Gore, Tiana 9. So very cold over the next wee while. Outdoors right now, just about at that high already. It's not going to get too much warmer than it is now. We're sitting on 9 degrees.
James and Rach's Tricky Clip.
It is the Tricky Clip. That sounds cool.
Yeah, I had to come up with that name when you were gone.
Good work.
All of about 1 minute.
Hey, we want to know which TV show is this audio from?
Wow.
Come on, have a look.
As always, it looks deceptively easy. So it's just pasta in a broth, but then you smell it and you can tell there's so many layers of flavour.
If you know the answer, give us a call, 0800 00 hits.
Yes. You're not sure about that number, are you? But you've nailed
No.
it. 0800 00 hits, which is 0800 00 4487. Okay, we'll take caller 5 right now for the tricky clip. You're with James and Rach, day one of our brand new radio station. Nice to have you on board. This is Bruno Mars and Young Girls. You're on the hits, 98.8. You're on the hits, 98.8 with James and Rach and Bruno Mars, Young Girls, 20 past 6 right now. Good morning.
James and Rachel's Tricky Clip.
Good morning, Jenny.
Good morning.
Hi,
and
Jenny.
Nice to hear you guys on the new station.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice to be on the news station.
What
It's going to take a bit of getting used to this.
I mean, how many years do you think you used to listen to, I won't say it, the old station for, Jenny?
Right from day, so it's sort of changed it over from 4ZA.
Yeah, right. Well, a bit of change is good. Keeps everyone on their toes,
Of course
doesn't
it
it?
is, of course it is.
That's right. And how was your weekend? Pretty
Very good, very good. We had a car show around at their local tavern on Saturday.
Oh,
Down at the Clifton, they had a new car show there had motorbikes and cars, and of course not being a very great weekend for a start off, but it cleared and it was lovely, and we had a good turnout round there.
Good to hear.
right. Now, did you take off the days in between Easter and Anzac? No.
Just worked through, yeah.
Right. Must have been nice and short for you, though. I'm dreading having a full week back at work.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough week, although it won't be quite as busy as it has been the last couple of weeks.
5 days of work. All right, we're going to play this audio one more time, Jenny. It's a TV show this morning. We just need the name of the show, so listen carefully. Here we go.
Okay.
Come up, have a look.
As always, it looks deceptively easy. So it's just pasta and a broth, but then you smell it and you can tell there's so many layers of flavour.
What do you think?
It's Master Chef.
That is Master Chef.
It is
Congratulations.
indeed. They are now at their final 3, although tonight someone goes home.
Oh, no.
Hey, we're going to double movie pass for you, Jenny. You can head along to Reading Cinemas and enjoy the movie of your choice, okay?
That'll be lovely. Thanks very
See you,
much.
You're
Jenny.
welcome.
Have a good day.
And a very fitting first winner on the hit, so congratulations.
Thank you.
See you,
Bye-bye.
Jenny. All right, the tricky clip is back tomorrow morning. You're James and Rach. Nice to have you listening. This is Midnight Youth and All on Our Own. You're on the hits, 98.8.
Night these school holidays, and kids' meals will be half price before 6:30. T's and C's apply. You have my guarantee of a legendary night out.
Legendary food, legendary service, and an atmosphere you can taste. The Lone Star.
You're on the hits, 98.8, James and Rach, 19 to 7. Great to have you listening. Hope you had a brilliant weekend. Of course, we're into the second week of the school holidays, and this is day one of our new station. So we're all very excited, actually. We arrived at work, and the studio, in fact, the whole building has been decorated beautifully, hasn't it, by our
been decked
workmates?
out.
Got some balloons, there's a bunting everywhere, so have a wee look if you're driving past Devron Street this morning. But it is a new lineup today, so you've still got us, of course, doing the breakfast show from 6 till 9. Then the lovely Estelle Clifford, she's going to be on deck with you from 9 a.m. until midday. She did do the night show up until today. She's really, really good. You've got Dave, who was on in the afternoon. He's now going to be on from midday till 3 p.m. Then we've got a new drive show, Stacey Morrison and Justin Brown. They're going to be fantastic. They're on from 3 till 6. Then you get the Polly and Grant show just for an hour, the best of Polly and Grant from 6 till 7 p.m. And then, just to cap it off, the night show is JT. So he has been doing midday till 3 in the afternoon. He's now going to be with you from 7 p.m. till midnight. So a little bit of a late night coming his way with JT. But there it is. That's the brand new lineup on our new station called The Hits, day one today.
Hey, if you missed MasterChef last night, we will fill you in on what happened before 7.
All right, this is new for Katy Perry. It's called Birthday. You're on The Hits, 98.8. Morning, everyone. You're on the hits, 98.8 Southland. James and Rach in the morning. It is Coldplay and Magic, 19 past 7.
The hits with the The biggest stars. Coldplay in LA, thanks to Air New Zealand Grab a Seat.
Yes, we are giving you the chance to see Coldplay live in LA thanks to Air New Zealand's Grab a Seat. Their new album Ghost Stories is on sale on the 16th of May. And to celebrate the hits and Air New Zealand's Grab a Seat, have your opportunity to win a trip for two to LA to see Coldplay live. Now, this is awesome. You get to watch them in a very intimate Ghost Stories album showcase on the 19th of May. The prize includes return flights to LA thanks to Air New Zealand's Grab a Seat and 3 nights accommodation as well.
Now, we were meant to be playing you a cuticle right now, but we've got a bit of an issue going on with our phone, so we can't get calls through.
Teething problems, obviously.
Teething problems.
Day one.
We want you to give us a text. Text INV, leave a space and your name to 4487, and we were meant to be taking caller number 10, so we'll take the 10th text that comes through. That is INV, leave a space and your name to 4487, and you're in the draw.
This is Adam Lambert. What do you want from me? It's 7:20. You're on the hits.
Local knowledge along the way too. Southland Honda, Clyde Street in Invercargill.
You're on the hits, 98.8, James and Rach in the morning. It's 17 to 8. We're just discussing fish and chip shops, and whether or not you know of any that are still wrapping up their fish and chips with good old-fashioned newspaper.
Good morning, Julia. Do you know any stores that still use good old-fashioned newspaper?
Yeah, we got fish and chips the other night from the Glengarry Takeaways. They had these wrapped up in newspaper.
Oh, they're
cool.
still looking using newspaper, right? And what are the fish and chips like from the Glengarry Takeaways?
Yeah, they're not too bad.
Not bad?
Yeah, not too bad.
I actually need to find a local, so that's good to know.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for calling. Have a good day.
You too.
Nice to have you on the hits, Julia. We'll go to Christine. Hi, Christine.
Hi.
Hi, how are you this morning?
Good, thank you. How's things out in Edendale?
Well, I don't actually live at Edendale. I live at Mokareta, but we use Edendale Takeaways as our fish and chip shop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's really good. He still uses the old newspaper trick.
Right. And
you just have your plain paper, obviously, against your food, but otherwise good coating of newspaper, and takes us a good 20-25 minutes to get home from Edendale. And our chips are usually still nice and warm by the time we get home.
Oh,
Good.
That's the way.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but do you help supply them with some newspapers?
I do. Whenever my husband's finished with the newspaper in the morning, I put it into a shopping bag, and whenever we're going through Edendale, I usually drop them off at the fish and chip shop, and there's quite a few people do the same thing.
Isn't that good?
That's the
He's quite happy
spirit.
to pick up any new, clean newspapers sort of thing.
Nice.
Well, I hope
As he said, he goes through them properly before he uses them himself, just to make sure they are clean.
Yeah. Good. Well, I hope he chucks in an extra potato fritter for you, Christine.
Oh, I don't know, but he always gives us a really good feed anyway. I've never had a bad feed from there.
Oh, good
amount of chips and things like that.
Well, nice to chat, Christine. You have a good Monday. Thanks for calling.
Same to you.
See you later.
Christine.
Bye.
Any other fish and chip stops? Why do I keep saying fish and chip stops?
Because you're saying fish and chip store and fish and
Cross
chip
with
shop.
shop.
It's not a store, it's a shop. Stop.
You would know. Okay, 0800 00 hits is the phone number. You want to get hold of us this morning? 0800 00 4487. Any other fish and chip shops using newspaper to wrap the fish and chip up? There we go.
You are better.
Give us a call. This is Imagine Dragons Demons on the hits.
When the days are cold and the cards all fold in the same.
You're on the hits, 98.8 with James and Rach, and it's Imagine Dragons and Demons. 12 to 8, rain gradually easing today. Some strong southerly winds in the mix as well. It doesn't look to be too windy out there at the moment, though. Start of the second week of the holidays, and it is going to be cold for the next wee while. 11 for Invercargill today, 10 for Gore. Tiana heading for 9, and in the city at the moment, that's what we've got. 9 degrees outdoors.
Hey, if you forgot to pack your lunch today and you feel like you might enjoy some Subway, then head onto our Facebook page. It is still the old Facebook page just at the moment. And pop your workplace just under the post, and we could be giving you a call at about 20 to 9. That is free Subway for your workplace, all thanks to Subway South and Waikato Place.
Yeah, nice one. Now, of course, we're very excited about today. It is the first day of our new radio station called The Hits. It's fantastic. But today is really tinged with quite a lot of sadness because there's been some really sad things going on in the south over the past few days. There was that horrible car crash towards Waikato and Riversdale. 3 people lost their lives. That was horrific to hear. Now, we've got this yacht missing with 3 people on board, a German captain with 2, I think, women that are believed to be tourists. They have been missing for a few days now. There was someone else killed on the roads up sort of towards Dunedin. And then there was the guy who was killed in the craft bar.
Yeah.
In the Octagon in Dunedin. So some really, really sad things in the news over the past few days, that's for sure. So thoughts with everyone affected there. This is Jamelia and Superstar. It's 10 to 8. You're on the hit. Respect, you know?
Yeah.
I thought it was quite nice. But no, had a lovely time.
Cool. It's such a cool wee city.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, now Polly is back tonight from 6 till 7, the Best of the Polly and Grant show. And you will hear the full interview with Matthew McConaughey, Hollywood A-list celebrity. We'll give you the full interview between 6 and 7 tonight. But a little sample, a little sneaky peek coming up after 8 o'clock on the hits.